What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the North Texas Mean Green Dynasty in College Football 26, the long-anticipated continuation of the college football playoffs is here. Year one, we win the American Conference. We squeak into the 12-team college football playoff. We go on the road and upset USC, the first 12 seed to ever win a college football game, and then we do it again the following week against Dylan Raiola and the Nebraska Cornhuskers on a neutral site field. Back-to-back upsets. Can we keep this going? We are on the road today at a neutral site in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl for the right to go to the national championship in year one. There's only one problem. We got the number one team in the country standing in our way. It is the Georgia Bulldogs and 91 overall junior Zachariah Branch coming off a 2,000-yard season, bringing home the Heisman Trophy. That is our opponent today in this win-or-go-home environment where the winner is going to the championship. Obviously, Gunnar Stockton, his first year as the starter, 84 overall. Nate Frazier, 88 overall. Zachariah Branch coming in at 91. Do not sleep on Dylan Bell or Noah Thomas or even Kobe Young, all coming in with really good stats. We got Oscar Delp, a 91 overall tight end. This is basically Brock Bowers again. We got Ernest Green on the offensive line. We got a shit ton of good O-linemen. I think their one weakness is the right guard, which isn't really even a weakness. An 80 overall is a starter on our team. Defensively, not look okay. Well, there's a 92 overall defensive tackle, so the run game up the middle is not going to be great. Linebacker room, there's another 90 overall. It seems like they've got a star for every skill position group. Let's not play around. Darian Everett, that's a 90 overall corner. Their worst starting corner is an 83 overall, and he's a freshman, by the way. KJ Bolden, Zion Branch, these guys are all dogs. This is the number one team in the country. Only one loss all season. Kings of the SEC. They took down Florida in the SEC championship. Obviously, we've seen in real life Florida's not that good, but in this game, they were number one for like half of the year. And now we get to see Georgia. This is our truest test all season. We should not stack up to a 91 overall team, but at this point, it's the Final Four. You're a win away from the Natty. All that goes out the window. There is no little guy anymore. It is football team versus football team. But man, we could get shit on today. If we don't bring our A game, we could get shit on. The two teams we beat to get here were in the mid-80s. This is our first 90 overall opponent. This is Georgia and North Texas. Winner gets to see the winner of Ohio State and ASU. We never thought we'd even be in the playoffs year one, but here we are, 13-1 versus 13-2. Can North Texas keep up with Georgia? We're starting on offense in this Final Four matchup. Could this be the final game for all these players? Here we go. Starting off the gut, there is Kiefer Sibley with a 7-yard run up the gut. I love it, replacing the injured Shaddai Clayton Johnson. Here we go, another run for the sophomore and a first down. We didn't go 3 and out. That is a dub. That deserves some claps. And right away, Zion Branch is shaken up for Georgia. 1st and 10. 8.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Poffenbarger gonna hit Dalton Carnes. He's gonna break a tackle. The playmaker, Dalton Carnes, and he's down. Is he okay? That is not good. And it says severe. His entire left arm is cooked. That is unfortunate. It doesn't say he's confirmed out for the game as we get Simeon Evans going early. He's been getting more reps in. It says he's going to return soon, but he's a receiver. He catches, and Dalton Carnes has been crucial to our passing game today, but Simeon Evans has been picking up more slack. There's another 3rd and 7 conversion, and our offense is already looking better than I expected, so I'm not too upset right now. 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Poffenbarger letting the play develop, shaking out. There's going to be another one for the senior, Simeon Evans. If you guys have not been keeping up, this guy rode the bench all year, and since we've been in the postseason, he has emerged as a top target. And there's Miles Coleman wide open in the end zone. Reese Poffenbarger with the green bean, the senior, on the opening drive. North Texas comes out strong, and Miles Coleman, who's been getting less PT these last few weeks, steps in for the injured Dalton Carnes, and immediately makes an impact play. Touchdown North Texas, and we already can eliminate the fear of putting up 0 points in this playoff matchup. But here comes Georgia. I'm sure they're not happy about giving up an opening drive touchdown. Gunnar Stockton, play action right away, and there's a quick strike for the Bulldogs. They're already up to midfield. 2nd and 6. Here's Gunnar Stockton from the shotgun. Expecting a big game from him. Winner goes to the national championship, and it's out of the backfield for Nate Frazier. We are there, but he plows ahead, and it still gets him to a 3rd and short, which they would convert. 1st and 10. 2.5 left here in the first quarter. From the shotgun snap, the snap gun shot. Gunnar Stockton, too much time. And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure back there. We get the first sack of the day. How about them apples? 2nd and 19. Back at the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl logo. Stockton sending the guy in motion. It's play action. Out of the shotgun, getting pressured again. And he's going to throw this one away. This is what we need today for any chance to win. Our defense has gotten us here. Our defense needs to put up a spectacular performance against Georgia. From the shotgun, 3rd and long, Stockton has a wide open man. And just like that, an opportunity to get Georgia off the field. Too much time for Stockton, an open man, and Georgia's going to convert. It would bring up another 3rd and 8, though. Stockton is going to be stopped just a yard short, and Georgia's going to take their points. Not playing aggressive here in this win-or-go-home scenario. Maybe they're not scared of us even after our opening drive, and the field goal is up. We still have the lead 7-3. They received to start the second half, so ideally as a coach you want to try and run up the score. I'm just grateful we have the lead right now. Kiefer Sibley again. Kiefer Sibley out of the gates following Trey Williams on a block. Simeon Evans gets a block. He gets chased down after a huge gain. Kiefer Sibley has been huge over the rest of this season, and that is a huge play to get the drive going. Look at the sophomore run away. And North Texas within striking distance already. Could we go up 14-3 on the Bulldogs? That is not how I expected this first quarter to go, and we are back at it again. Poffenbarger from the shotgun. Kiefer Sibley getting repaid. He gets the screen look here. Does he have the edge? He does not. Still a very productive 8-yard gain there. That would go negative, though. It brings up 3rd and 5 here, start of the second quarter. Poffenbarger, shotgun is rushed right away, not able to get rid of it. He's taken down, and now Kiefer Sibley is shaking up the North Texas offensive personnel, falling apart here, but I will still reclaim my 7-point lead here on Georgia. Claps for the offense. We need points on every drive. It looks like Sibley's okay, but we are going to look to get Mackenzie McGill some reps as well, our RB3. Our RB room is in shambles. We are without our top receiver, Dalton Carnes, for the time being, and Gunnar Stockton going to throw up a shot for Zachariah Branch. Double covered, no PI. Great job from the defense there. 2nd and 10. 10-3 is your score right now. Georgia looking to get their first touchdown of the game here. They're going to hand it off to Nate Frazier. This one is contained. Great play there from David Fisher, our senior, our highest overall leader on the team. 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Gunnar Stockton is pressured, gonna get sacked in the backfield. What a play from Richard Outland Jr. North Texas holding Georgia to no points. I didn't know this was possible. Poffenbarger looks for his check down. There's Mackenzie McGill, the RB3. That's going to go for a nice juke, and the sophomore picks up 6. But it does bring up 3rd down here. Poffenbarger needs to make a play. Is going to hit Trey Williams, the 3rd into open space. Just barely snuck past the defensive edge right there and able to turn that one into a sizable 3rd down conversion. We are in Georgia territory. 1st and 10. Can we go up 2 possessions? Trey Williams the 3rd, the senior connection, the juke move. Oh my goodness. What is happening? The Trey Williams-led North Texas offense has found spark plays to get the momentum going here. 2nd and goal. Poffenbarger. It's Landon Sides on the drag. Landon Sides gonna chop his feet into the end zone. What is going on right now? No Dalton Carnes. No Shaddai Clayton Johnson. No Kiefer Sibley. And we are up 17-3 on Georgia. The #1 team in the country. Yes, they're going to move the ball. It's Georgia. They're not going to go away without a fight. No way we blow them out here, but we are up 17-3. I am shook. I don't know what's happening. My players are getting hurt. Georgia continues to move the ball, but the defense has made plays today. We are a pick 6 away from completely taking over this one against the #1 team as the #12 team. That one gets blown up. Way to be there. Great job. 3rd and 9. Get another stop. Defense, keep doing your thing. Are we going to the Natty year 1? Is that what's happening? Gunnar Stockton, all the time in the world, floats it up. What? How do we not bat that away? There's 2 defenders there. In any other real-world situation, that little duck of a throw is getting picked off. And yet Georgia gets bailed here. 2nd and 7, but Gunnar Stockton down in the backfield. Avion Carter, the junior, steps up and makes a play. Georgia frustrated here in this playoff game. 3rd and 13. Shotgun. Stockton, plenty of time now. Plenty of time. Throws up a prayer. Bat it away. Just bat it away! How is that a touchdown? Bailed. What are we talking about? Nate Frazier out of the backfield. It's not even a receiver. And just like that, Georgia, with 2 bad throws from Gunnar Stockton, is right back in this game. Missed opportunity from the defense. Poffenbarger barely gets it away. Falls incomplete, and no, this cannot be, dude. Reese Poffenbarger, senior quarterback, playing such a good game right now, gets hurt. And now we have 2 choices. We have 2 freshmen. Drew Mestamaker, more of a traditional pocket passer, higher overall, definitely better throwing stats. And then we got Chris Jimerson Jr., who's not the best thrower of the football, but he can run like hell. And I'm going to trust my gut here. I'm going to go with the scrambler. For now, if Poffenbarger's not okay, I need mobility against this Georgia team. I don't know how else we're going to beat them. We're going to give the 3rd stringer, Chris Jimerson, thrown into the fire at Georgia. Playing the #1 team, winner go home right away. His first pass is a completion. Push forward for a 1st down on 3rd and 5. There we go. And it has Reese Poffenbarger with elbow brucitis? Explodosis? Apparently he's coming back in the game. I don't know if he's okay, but he's the senior quarterback as Simeon Evans, just contributing so much to this team. And now we got to go with the hurry up. Chris Jimerson, give him something easy. He's had 2 drags completed. Now let's give him a screen for Mackenzie McGill. Here comes the snap. McGill out of the backfield. He's got space. Mackenzie McGill into Georgia territory. Gets out of bounds. We still got 2 timeouts. Can Chris Jimerson Jr. lead us down the field? Even just a field goal is significant. Georgia receives to start the next half. They're not covering. Trey Williams III having a fantastic day. Up to 67 yards receiving on the game. We still have a 10-point lead. Carnes not doing too hot. Probably going to give him some opportunities in the second half. It might be his last game at this university. Chris Jimerson Jr. from the shotgun throws up a prayer. Trey Williams! He hangs on to it. Are you kidding me? The orange throw from the freshman. Oh my goodness, he goes up and brings it down. What a first half from North Texas. Even with all the injuries, this team is falling apart. Yet they are leading Georgia by 2 touchdowns. We can win this game. We went into this game as 18.5-point underdogs, and we're up 14 at halftime. I am shocked. North Texas has Georgia on upset alert right now, and that run is going nowhere. 3rd and 6 to open up the second half. The Mean Green defense doing their thing. Can they get a stop? From the shotgun, motion man is Demple. Here comes Gunnar Stockton. Is going to throw up into double coverage. It's incomplete. 3 and out to open up the second half. Chris Jimerson still on the field. He's going to hand it to Mackenzie McGill, who gets the 1st down. This offense is humming. Are we going to run away with it? And number 7 trots back out onto the field. Number 7, Reese Poffenbarger. He is fucked up, but he is still going to play this game. And Mackenzie McGill is subbing in very nicely for the running game. 2nd and 10 here. Here is Poffenbarger. Somehow back onto the field. Throws up a prayer. Simeon Evans, don't do it to him. No, unable to hang on. That might have been the Super Bowl kill shot that we saw from the Chiefs-Eagles, but it falls incomplete. Poffenbarger on 3rd down is going to try and hit Carnes. His opportunity, that was Landon Sides, my mistake. He drops it. Back-to-back drops are going to force us to take 3. That could be a little left. It's going to fall. No good. What could have been 27-10. The score remains the same, but we do keep our 14-point lead and waste about half of the 3rd quarter. Here's the play-action pass. Zachariah Branch, wide open. Zachariah Branch gonna break a tackle. Zachariah Branch! The Heisman winner, speed boost out of there. No! Just like that one-play explosion from the Heisman winner, the Bulldogs are hyped up. Georgia just closed the gap on this one, 24-17. Can the offense get its first half magic back? 1st and 10. Gonna keep it going with Mackenzie McGill. He is doing very strongly right now, and we are running against Georgia somewhat consistently. 2nd and 3. The 71 overall Mean Green trying to advance to the national championship. Trey Williams, that was a risky throw, but he fights for the ball in double coverage. What a game the senior is having, trying to end off his season, holding up a national championship as Kuiper Sibley has found his way back into the game as well. Not much doing there. 3rd and 6 at midfield. Cannot give this ball back to Georgia. Poffenbarger is going to hit Dalton Carnes. He's got the 1st down. His entire left hand can barely hang on to the ball, but he does there. And that is a 1st down from our best playmaker all year, number 11. Having a quiet day as he's been hurt. But Kuiper Sibley, he's been so beneficial. Oh my goodness, what a huge rush there. And no one is guarding triangle. There is no coverage on 2nd and 13. Poffenbarger's hurt. Can he get it there? He does. We've got blockers. Number 4, Cameron Dorner, the senior, wide receiver 5, finds his way onto the field. It's a wide open touchdown. He hasn't seen the field all season. He has 2 receptions all year, both for touchdowns. The last time Cameron Dorner caught a touchdown was week 1 against the FCS Midwest Titans. And in this one, he subs into the Final 4 in the college football playoffs, and he's unguarded. North Texas is back up 14. Georgia with the ball heading into the 4th quarter, and they are moving it. This Georgia offense has woken up. They have found their stride. I know we have had multiple possession leads, and we are going into the 4th quarter up 2 touchdowns. You can't ask for much better. They've got -8 rushing yards on the day. We're out passing them. We should be beating the shit out of them. We are. But Georgia's not out of this game. Georgia has the full capability to come back in this game. With how beat up we are on offense, they have gifted us touchdowns. This is the gift of a lifetime against Georgia. Nate Frazier, easy 1st down run to start the 4th quarter. Bring it home. 1 quarter. Bring it home. 8:30 left in the game. Gunnar Stockton, motion man, shotgun. Here comes the snap. It is a quick strike, wide receiver screen. Zachariah Branch has got the blockers, and he's there. Zachariah Branch, 2nd touchdown of the 2nd half. He has come alive, and Georgia ain't going anywhere. If you thought this was going to be a ball, look at the rainbow that we have on our substitution screen, by the way. Carnes in the game, Sibley in the game. Only person hurt that we have not seen today. No! Reese Poffenbarger trying to feed Trey Williams again. He gets the tackle. Oh my goodness. And Kuiper Sibley is shaken up again. Oh, boys, the miracle that we put on in this 1st half, just for Georgia to come back and tie this game. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a much better 1st half. But things offensively are starting to get exposed. We're not getting as lucky as we once were. We're still tied. We can still go win this ball game. But Reese Poffenbarger basically throws a pick 6 Not what we needed to happen, and that's a drop pass from Mackenzie McGill. Offense needs to find more magic. Here we go. 2nd and 10. 7:03. Poffenbarger making adjustments. The senior trying to make something happen. Dropped. Oh, Trey Williams does hang on there. It's 3rd and 6. 6:36. We do not want to punt this ball back without getting points. Poffenbarger trying to make something develop. It's going to be incomplete. And we're punting back to Georgia. We were up 17-3 in this game. We were up 31-17. Georgia has made enough plays to stick around, and this has become an instant ESPN classic. And Zachariah Branch, get him down! Oh my God, this Zachariah Branch motherfucker is torching us. And Georgia trying to score here with less than 5 minutes left in the game. We're still in this game. We still have a chance, but things are looking more and more grim for the North Texas Mean Green. Defense needs to make a play. 4:20 left in the game. Stockton having a phenomenal day. Another quick strike that has taken down Zachariah Branch. Small gain there. That's going to be 3rd and 5. Can we hold them to 3 and possibly go for the win? A legacy drive for Poffenbarger and these guys. Stockton, plenty of time, and he's going to throw to no one. It falls incomplete. We've got plenty of time as the train is approaching my apartment to go get a touchdown and advance to the Natty, or if we have to, we can go get 3 and play for overtime. My goodness. Not the game you would have expected. We've got the overall #1 team in the country and the underdog. The 12-seeded American Conference North Texas Mean Green starting out with a drag to Simeon Evans, and that's going to be complete. Legacy drive for Poffenbarger. A chance to go to the Natty in year 1 of the Dynasty. What does head coach Stevie Balls die up? A deep shot is going to fall incomplete. What a play that would have been. 3rd and 10. 5 receiver set. Poffenbarger takes the snap from the shotgun. Trying to find an open man. Carnes has got space. He didn't jump for it. Overthrown by Poffenbarger. 4th and 10. Still got all our timeouts. Game's not over if we don't get this, but this feels like the season. 10 yards is what we need. Poffenbarger from the shotgun making adjustments. Trey Williams is going on a slant here. Takes the snap. Poffenbarger gonna hit Trey Williams, the 3rd in open space. The senior to senior connection. And North Texas moves the ball. Taking it to the 2-minute warning. Here is play action. Poffenbarger decked. It's a loss of 5. He's still on the field. Got to finish this one out. 1:40. Poffenbarger from the shotgun is going to hit Carnes. He can't hang on. Another drop. It's 3rd and 14. 15. Another 3rd and long. Does Poffenbarger have another miracle in him? Shotgun snap. Poffenbarger gonna try and hit Carnes again. No! Through his fingers. Poffenbarger putting it on the money for these guys, and it's another 4th and forever. Is this the season? Win or go home. Somehow need to find 15 yards on this play. Poffenbarger throws it to Trey Williams again. Back-to-back 4th down completions for the senior tight end. Trey Williams the 3rd. Putting on a show, and that one would have been to him again. It gets batted down in the backfield. 1:04, 2nd and 10. North Texas in striking distance, finding a way to keep the drive going. Here's Mackenzie McGill. McGill follows Gabe Blair. What a hell of a block. And we are up into goal-to-go territory. Is Mackenzie McGill the running back who's capable of walking this one in? North Texas can taste it. This could be Natty year 1, possibly against Ohio State. North Texas. Here comes Mackenzie McGill. It gets blown up in the backfield. Timeout. 29 seconds, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Poffenbarger. It's going to have to be him. Shotgun snap. He takes it. Is rushed from the outside. He hits Carnes. He can't hang on. He can't hang on. And we're going to have to take 3. 3 yards out. You could argue you're not going to have a better chance to beat Georgia than a 3-yard touchdown play, but we're going to overtime in this one. The team has fought hard enough in this one. They deserve an opportunity in overtime. The season should not come down to one final play. We're taking Georgia to overtime. I might regret this, but the fact we're here in the first place is a good thing. We win the toss. We're going on defense first. See if we can hold Georgia to 3 and go bring this one home. 1st and 10. We are in overtime, 1 versus 12. A turnover basically ends it. Gunnar Stockton, right away, it's going to be the tight end. That's going to be an easy first down. 1st and 10 and keep the chains going. We're going man here. 1st and 10. From the 15, Gunnar Stockton playing the game of his life to Nate Frazier's blown up in the backfield. That's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Defense, someone needs to step up here. Make a huge play. Make a season-altering play. We go to Nate Frazier again. He's taken down. Back-to-back runs for Georgia. Conservative play calling. 3rd and 7. Hold them to 3. Head coach Stevie Balls can taste it. Shotgun snap. Gunnar Stockton. Plenty of time. It's wide open. Nate Frazier in the end zone. And North Texas needs a touchdown to respond. The difference is we have 4 tries to do it. And we will be going for 2 if we score here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun. Poffenbarger takes the snap. Here is Mackenzie McGill on the screen. McGill's going to make a man miss. We're already up to the 10-yard line. Avoiding the early sack is what I try to prioritize here. 1st and 10. Poffenbarger needs to find a man. Shotgun snap for the senior. Having a hell of a year. It's Trey Williams taken down at the 3. 2nd and goal here. Poffenbarger making some adjustments, trying to get the Texas route out of the backfield. Multiple options here. We go to Corns! And the interception! Brutal. Absolutely brutal way for year 1 to come to an end. The taste of victory. Head coach Stevie Balls is going to fall 0-1 against Georgia and 0-1 against head coach Kirby Smart, one of the big dogs we're looking to take down. Number 1 ultimately prevails. North Texas covers the spread. You know we don't give a damn about that. And, wow. Heartbreak. After rewatching the footage, I should have hit Trey Williams III. I wanted Carnes to have the big moment. I predetermined that route a little bit, and I threw it right to Georgia. Trey Williams III not only would have been open, he would have had a touchdown. He had the game of a lifetime. He deserved that moment. Him being a senior and him keeping us in that game on those 4th downs, he deserved the touchdown. We would have gone for 2. No guarantee we would have gotten it. But for us to play that good against Georgia, be gifted that many free touchdowns against Georgia with how beat up this team was and how much this team felt like the team of destiny, it sucks that it ended that way. I am beyond proud to take Georgia to overtime. I am thrilled to make the top 4 in our first season. Unheard of. Not at all what I expected. But to come that close to beating Georgia, to get to the Natty as the 12 seed, to take down the number 1 seed, and then to fall short, it hurts. And this is a team with a lot of guys that are either seniors or a lot of talented players that are almost for sure going to transfer out. This felt like a missed opportunity because I don't think we're going to be at this position next year. Obviously, we're going to try our best to get back to this point and get revenge, but that hurts. Georgia advances to the Natty. Our year 1 season is going to come to the end. And at the very least, it is Ohio State in a good game taking down Georgia to win it all. Ryan Day and Ohio State going to go back to back. North Texas, we got a lot to build off of next year. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. Hell of a roller coaster ride. For us to go that far and to lose that way, it sucks. But I'm beyond proud of how this team did year 1. I appreciate you guys for watching. Like and sub if you aren't already. Year 2's debut will be coming soon. That sucks, man. Year 1's over. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace and love. Have the best day.